Are you ready to make tags for your holiday gifts? Today we're going to make a shaped gift tag with a paper trimmer using the stamp itself to make a pattern. I'm using a black dye ink, text weight paper, and a rubber stamp. This stamp is called Winter Pine. We don't need to worry about getting a perfect impression as long as we get the basic shape. Using a paper trimmer, trim close to the image. Try to have an equal amount of space on each side around the image. I like using trimmers with a clear guide because I can see exactly where it's going to cut. I'm using Versamark ink and white embossing powder on the blue cardstock. We're going to ink up the stamp and stamp it. And then we are going to pour the white embossing powder over the inked areas. I usually do this over a piece of paper, so let's get that under there. And then we're going to make sure all the inked areas are covered and then tap off the excess. When doing embossed projects like this, I keep a small paintbrush on my work surface so that I can brush away any stray bits of embossing powder before heating. We're going to add just a little sparkle by pouring Prismaglitter on the still warm image after heat embossing. We are going to create a mat with the light purple color, and we're going to use the paper trimmer again to trim it. I use the same edge or line on all four sides so that there's a consistent amount of cardstock showing. This is a fold-over tag, so the next step is to create the tag itself from a craft card. Position one of the longer sides on the fold and secure it with double stick tape. Use a paper trimmer to trim it. Because we are cutting through both layers at once, and depending on your trimmer and your cardstock, you may need to finish the cut with your scissors. Punch a hole near the top with a hole punch. I'm going to be using fairly large ribbon, so I'm using a 1/8 inch hole punch here. Thread the ribbon all the way through and tie a pretty bow. Using my fabric scissors, I fold the ribbon in half and trim it on a diagonal to make the edges decorative with the little V shape. We are almost finished. In this last step, we will add a product called metallic decor to embellish. The adhesive backed pieces come in a package containing 40 pieces in 2 different sizes. We are going to use some of each size from the purple pack and from the blue pack. I'm using coated scissors not only to cut the strips, but also to grab and then position the pieces on the project. I hope you've enjoyed today's project, and I hope your holiday season is blessed with lots of time for creating.